guys, welcome, Hada here again, and we are back to supposedly wonderful future. We have somehow to talk with two guys, correct? So, let's start with this one. Name's Kathleen. You're the Life Plus boy, I assume. You assume correct. What have we got here? Well, I'm supposed to work together on this case with you and that kid over there, because obviously you need an international committee. When somebody's feelings get hurt, the victim is sitting in the next room, but I have got a migraine just by talking to her. So if you want to do all the chatting, be my guest. I was hoping for a more detailed description of the crime. Not so much to tell. The girl goes online one day to find out kind of fancy stuff posted under her name. Then her boss calls and says she's fired, corporate culture and all that bullshit. Then she goes all self-pity, blogs about suicidal thoughts, gets noticed, and we find ourselves here. What about the suspects? Some kind of internet friends, apparently. One of them had a crush on her, but she just told him to show off. And right before the thing happened too. I say you identify this lover and we have our culprit, as simple as that. But we'll need the other kid to do that. I am no good with touchy toys. And I assume you're just going to stand here, right? Got nothing better to do at the moment. I bet your boss won't be happy if you stand your way through the whole thing. Yeah, screw my boss. He hasn't paid me for the last month yet. Labor strikes are next door. Alright, smartass. You win. When you need something real to happen, ask me. I can grab my car, visit one of your suspects and search their place upside down. You just tell me what's to look for. If it's there, I will find it. Cool. Can we just search everyone for everything and we are on our way? I wish we could, but I have a limit of 2 warrants here, 2 places to search. Then you fancy kids are on your own in this room. What about the rest? Oh, I can do the honors alright. Tell me who to grab and then we can go all home. You can choose at random for all I care. I have real cases to worry about. Who's the other guy? Another hired help? Says he's a hacker of some sort, but don't ask me, ask him. You screen junkies hell. It's the same to me. I will return. I can hardly wait. Sure. Cool. Hello, friend. You must be Michael, our boss for the day. Seems like it. I'm Sean, and I will be your assistant in all things online. Welcome to the Cyberbullying Investigation Unit. Cyberbullying really? You mean when 3 fine gentlemen gather to unravel a great mystery in a gripping tale of conspiracy and deceit that is destined to become the talk of legends for generations to come? Can't get any more real than that, my friend. Well then, let's get started. Splendid! So the first thing you should probably do is to talk with the victim and hear her story. Her name is Ashley, and she will tell you everything about her occupations and how this nasty incident derailed each and every one of them. I won't want to play a messenger here. What I will do is to present you with a list of suspects, 5 persons, each related to Ashley. Right, cool. I also use Ashley's computer in the next room to set you up with a workstation. It should help to better understand the situation and conduct the investigation. Is she in a rock shape at the moment? Oh, it should be fine. Alright, I'll go straight to our girl then. So, we need to identify the culprits who posted things about her online. And that's all. The terminal greets you with a short list of options. Okay, let's talk to her first. Hello. Are you the one in charge? They keep telling me that. As much as it surprised me, I am, supposedly. You must be someone really important from Life Plus. I'm just a time traveler. As the current situation stands, I guess you could say so. Oh, it's out of my league to even imagine what your life must be like. But you probably want to hear what's happened. Yes, let's start from the beginning. The beginning is probably the show. Everything kind of revolved around it. I was doing a web series with a group of people, mostly as a lead actress, but also editing sometimes and giving other random help here and there. We would film it and upload online for people to watch. We have been going for around 2 years. You could say it was my main occupation. What kind of web series? Comedy drama with some VR effects to make it more engaging. Is it popular? More or less. Nowhere near the top stars, but enough to have an active and supportive community. Go on. About 10 days ago, somebody apparently hacked into my account because I was locked out, and then a blog post appeared under my name that I didn't write, saying that I was leaving the show for good. Just suddenly leaving like that? Wasn't it obvious that it's not your post? Oh no, it was very convincing. Not a single inconsiderate word, but a lot of explanations. What a great ride it was, how much fun I had, but how I feel it's time to move on. Future me could have written that after doing this for 5 more years and finally getting tired. Not the present me though. The present me is still enjoying every single second. Makes sense. Couldn't you explain the situation to your fellow showmakers? That's exactly what I tried to do. I called them, they believed me, and then they tried to explain to people that the post was fake and I wasn't going anywhere. Some were convinced, but others said I should make up my mind already. The internet security is so good these days. It's hard to believe that stuff from your account can be not yours. Or maybe we just weren't fast enough and the message already sank in. Even so, shouldn't the fans be grateful that you decided to stay? That's what I thought. But the negative comments I started to get after finally restoring my account, it was so unexpected and confusing. People said that I'd really better go, that I look tired and should leave the role to somebody who is more excited about it. One moment they like you, the next moment they ask you to leave. That's weird. What kind of fans is that, forcing a lead actress to quit? It's like this story became the tipping point. The disappointment was building up in silence for some time, but then they decided to speak their mind. I mean, most said they still like the show. They just feel it would be better off without me. That's an even meaner thing to say. That must be tough. That's not a very nice situation to find yourself in. It's better this way. I mean, the whole thing is kind of pointless unless you enjoy it, right? I just wish they could have said it sooner. I wish I didn't fool myself into thinking that the other liked me. All this time I felt that I really found my calling. I wanted to certain people. Only people that had different things in mind. Hey, shut up! This will not have happened if it wasn't for a single person, and that person is going to answer for it. Thank you. I really appreciate all your help. It's very important to me. I was told you were fired. Is this what they meant? Are you were distressed so much you even considered suicide and blogged about it, right? No, I was fired from my official job as well. I worked part-time as a waitress at a small local cafe. Well, a fancy small local one. You could probably say, as they employ real people to serve clients. I assume my boss wasn't happy. He no longer had a small-time actress for a waitress. That's weird. That's a pretty strange reason to get rid of an employee. A waitress job can get a bit weird. And now that most food places rely on automated terminals or robots. But still, it's very weird. Why she got fired? I mean, after Wasn't the show bringing you enough money? Sadly, no. We sell some merch here and there, but it's not generating any significant income yet. I have to work on the side to pay bills. To be honest, I'm also a bit wasteful when it comes spending money. Well, no other way but to get rid of that habit now, right? I've got another question. Sure, I'll try to answer. And you were distressed so much you even considered suicide and blogged about it, right? Yes, about that. Oh god, I don't know how to say it. You're gonna arrest me too. What's the problem? I didn't really consider it. I don't think I have the guts to kill myself. I was just really depressed and didn't know what to do. And I have heard that the government and some corporation monitor and respond to blog posts like that, so... Wait, you mean you deliberately tricked everyone? Made them think it's more serious than it is? So you wrote it to attract attention, so you thought it would be fun to use them to solve your... I'm so sorry, yeah. I just thought maybe someone would give me a call or something. I never thought it would be this serious. You reacted like it's a matter of national security. I couldn't imagine that the most prominent corporation in the world would get involved. Oh, I'm in trouble, am I? Yeah. Well, I don't think that's entirely your fault. Don't worry about it. Life Plus has its own agenda and its own reasons to be here. Who knows? I'm here for the bullying part. I think you should be, but either way, that comes after you find our culprit. No. Hope you're right. Silly me imposing on people with such stupid troubles. That should be all for now. Thank you. What is this? Oh, cool. Personal profiles. It appears that Sean has compiled a short description of everyone related to the incident to give you a rough idea what to expect. There are 7 entries available. Carl, Vivian, Daniel, Hen, Chloe, Ashley, Carl. Let's see Carl. Actor and occasional writer. Studied arts at the local university. Happy to share his experience as long as it's being greatly appreciated without perfecting little details and ignoring deadlines. Likes classic literature and obscure art house films, maintains the air of satisfaction bordering off arrogance. So we need to search for someone related to that show and to the cafe, correct? Someone who didn't like her much. Vivian, lead actress alongside the victim, takes method acting into local stream by constant pressure. Various characters from her favorite fictional stories, like sewing, cooking, and exploring the history of geek culture. Utilizes her skills of mastery cosplayer. Provide costumes and makeup to the production. Daniel, newcomer and emotional assistant, and absent-minded but easygoing, tries to study economics, karaoke, and late-night parties, enamored by jobs with benefits in corporate lifestyle. Harbors romantic feelings towards the victim, much to her discomfort. Daniel likes the victim. Vivian. Set designer and the victim's childhood friend. Daniel. Set designer and the victim's childhood friend enjoys physical contact with reality, from drawing pen and paper sketches to building decorations. The visual over her friend's well-being and tries to protect her from stressing out, sometimes to the point of stressing out herself. As a strange relation with suspect C. Has a strained relationship with suspect C. And hello. Principal writer and eccentric dreamer studies engineering, considers the need for blah blah blah. Values and reality being possibilities, shows interest in anything. shows little interest in... Okay, so Anne likes Daniel, who likes our victim, correct? Ashley, Miraculous, and fans' favorite doubles in the team's workhorse by always volunteering to do whatever needs to be done, like small colors, interior design, experience with hair, tends to trust people unconditionally, sometimes toward detriment. Subjects to suspects sees awkward and into consideration romantic attempts. Right. Didn't make the list of suspects due to being the only one who didn't know the victim's account credentials. Return to the root directory. Incident logs. Shows new feeds. Let me start with saying how grateful I am to be part of this wonderful community, always been my dream. Page down. Page down. Return. Ashley has no plans to leave the show, and she never has. Wait. So you can't... Wait. Wait. For the first time in a while, I have no idea what to write here. Words just aren't coming. I think I used to have the same problem a couple of years ago, before the show started, before I found my voice. I spent the day reading through my previous posts. Funny, when I first decided to start a proper blog, I thought it needed to be very contemplative. Return. Return. Contact. Meetup recordings. This is footage from the locale where watching the entire day. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's fine. I didn't have anything else to do, so I am to help you with sensory stuff. Can you walk me through it? You know how typical virtual headset works. It's a conversation between Ashley and Daniel, who was actually this guy was the one who was in love with her, correct? There is a different man. Color, appearance, fleshy work, instead of convention. Let's see. Boyd, Carl. Page down. Yeah, like she said, and that's about covered it. Now, excuse me, I have to go in for the exposure this investor. And thanks for your time and question. This is from Ting and Topper Guren Lagan Camino. Okay, let's go. 3. Then I'll sit in the violin. The guy is having fun wearing Ashley's headset. Sorry? Oh yeah, I did those for types. For parts. Yep, depending on the food, one might have eaten before. You're messing with me. Just imagine the possibilities. You can't deny that we are took fart jokes to a whole new level. What a time to be alive. But honestly, this level is amazing. You must have spent more than making it. It was fun. How do you manage to do this? Do what? Pour so much heart and soul into everything. And what's the real job? As well, for starters, you know we get some money out of this. Does our suspect is Daniel? The dialogues. Yeah, that's how you can even ask that. But I heard him. Now I think I did. You sure left the room pretty fast. That should be relevant, isn't it? When somebody asks you out, you respond and go with it. As simple as that. If you can't take no for an answer, that's entirely your problem. Yes, but look, Cash, I know how considerate you are. She denied him. She denied Daniel. Not always, but when it's possible, you not just for example. Remember how impressive we are. Chloe's just been explaining to me why we need to make our show even more smelly. Chloe, get out of here. Yep, I think I'll do just that. Huh? Door opens, Ashley and I walk in. Yeah, Chloe, Carl. Hello, ladies. Chloe's just been... Get out of here. Yep, I think I'll do just that. Charming to hang out with you folks, but my work awaits me. Good luck with your revolution, penguin. My dear human, I myself broke that berry a long time ago. Let's see the last. The last one. The evening sun colors the room in pleasant shades of orange, and Ashley continues her editing marathon. She is with Vivian and Chloe, and the whole thing's happening at the park, so there are people around. A mad display of courage. I'm scared, but that's all the more reason to do it. I want to be together no matter what. A view that pierces the heavens. This is from Tengen Toppa, Guren Lagan. But then her friend comes and she has feelings for her as well. But she puts on her best smile and tries to be happy for them with all her might. And kick the reason to the curb. Exactly, and you watch this woman who was a fragile one all the time. Daniel, thank God you're still here. Ashley, I'm so sorry. I've been replaying Arco in my head over and over again until I realized how disgusting I was. He said no, and I respect that. I should have respected that. Please forgive me. It's okay. I'm such an idiot. I'm going to lose your friendship with them. Thank you. I can offer you a relationship, but I don't intend to throw you away either. If we're alright, it's just a person who cares about you as a human being, then I'm right here. Thank you. Good job. Be sure to return that love tenfold. You didn't get the girl, you silly. Neither did I. I'm not sure which one of us was supposed to be Simon this time. But you get it? Simon is everyone. Everyone is Simon. contact. Here you can insert your conversation with those that could be responsible. However, it might be better to roll up question and learn more about space from Sean. Yes. Okay guys, we are going to end the episode in here. On the next episode we are going to ask Sean about the possible culprits from the ones that we hold suspect of. I suspect two people, Daniel and who was it? The other girl. I suspect those two. But let's see how it goes on the next episode. Thank you again so much for watching. See you next time. Peace out.